Today on Sugar Spun Run, I'll be showing you how to make crispy chocolate chip cookies. Hey Sugar Spun Bakers, Sam here, and I am so excited to be sharing another carefully tested, well-researched, and perfected recipe. These cookies are pretty different from the ones I normally share. They're not soft and chewy, they are thin and they are crispy. I've gotten a lot of requests for these cookies, so I think a lot of you are going to love them. So let's go ahead and get started. First thing that you want to do is preheat your oven to 325 degrees Fahrenheit. The first thing you're going to want to grab is 1 cup or 2 sticks of softened, unsalted butter. We're going to add this to a large bowl. And you're going to want to grab an electric mixer, or you can use your stand mixer. And we're going to beat the butter until it's nice and creamy. Now the next thing you need is my secret ingredient for the crispiest, best tasting cookies. We are using 1 cup, that's not a full can, just 1 cup of sweetened condensed milk. Now you'll also want to add 1 cup of granulated sugar and 1 cup of firmly packed light brown sugar. Now we'll beat everything together until it's nice and creamy and well combined. And I almost forgot the vanilla extract. You're also going to need 2 teaspoons of vanilla, so we can go ahead and add that now. That would have been an unfortunate miss. So now that we have everything nicely combined here and all of our ingredients in the bowl, we can set this aside, and you'll want to grab another bowl for 2 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour. Now we'll add 1 teaspoon of salt and 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and we'll whisk everything together until it's nicely combined. Now gradually we'll add this into our butter mixture, and I'm using my electric mixer. And I like to add the flour in like 3 or 4 parts. Now this is a super soft dough, so it's not going to take much to get everything well combined. But after mixing, I do like to grab my spatula and just scrape the sides and bottom of the bowl. Now of course you need your chocolate chips. We'll be adding 1 cup of regular semi-sweet chocolate chips, and I also like to add 3/4 cup of mini chocolate chips. Now I also like to have a few mini chocolate chips set aside. I'm going to be using them after I bake the cookies. I'll show you how we do that in a couple minutes. We'll just use our spatula to stir everything together. You really don't need your electric mixer at this point. We'll scoop this dough onto a parchment paper lined baking sheet. Now I'm just going to be using about a tablespoon of dough per cookie. And while you could just drop it right on the baking sheet, one thing I like to do for nice round cookies is I like to just roll the dough briefly between my palms. This is a really sticky dough, so it can kind of be a pain to do this, but it just makes the cookies look a little bit nicer. It's up to you whether you skip that step or not. We'll take these over to our 325 degree preheated oven, where they're going to need to bake for about 17 to 18 minutes or until they're a nice golden brown color all the way through. Now, if you'd like, you can grab some of those chocolate chips you reserved from earlier and gently nestle them onto the top of each cookie while the cookies are still warm. And that is how you make these nice, crispy chocolate chip cookies. I want you guys to hear that snap. Hopefully you could hear that. I hope you guys enjoyed today's recipe, and if you tried this one, please let me know what you think. I always love hearing from you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hear that crunch?